Hello, welcome. If you are coming here new to the studio, or if you are ready to make yoga part of your regular rhythm, excuse me, the Infinity membership is absolutely the place that most of our community practices from. I'm just going to walk you through a little bit of it so you understand what it means. Everything at the studio can start with a 30-day trial. And this is our Infinity membership for only $39 for your first month. During that trial, you get full access in studio, live stream, on demand, outdoor yoga, in our hot room, in our room temperature studio. What else? You have access to the master classes, suspension yoga, things under our events that say they are included for Infinity members. This is you. I want to be really clear about something because this isn't just about trying one or two classes. It's about giving yourself a really solid chance to attend as many classes as you possibly can during those 30 days. And there are different styles. Take different teachers. You're not meant to love every single class or every single teacher. Nobody does. And yoga is not a form of escapism. It is not something that is all rainbows and butterflies. It can sometimes be confrontational, and we can take away some of our learning from those struggles that we might find shown to us when we start practicing. The Infinity membership is genuinely the best way to understand how diverse our practice is here and how diverse our teachers are, as well as our offerings. So you won't know what really fits you until you've actually sampled a few different things. 30 days, limited access is exactly how you get to do that. There is no base commitment to this. And if it's not for you, you can cancel at any time before your next payment, right from our website. All you have to do is go to the footer of any of our website pages or in our menu, and there is a form that you fill out. You get a copy, we get a copy. It is intention based, meaning you are requesting that you cancel your membership. There are some memberships that do have base commitments. These are, special ones in parts of programs. So it is not in reference to this that I'm speaking with. You fill out the form, we will send the cancellation confirmation back to you, and it just has to be done the day before your payment is due. Just like that. So hopefully that puts it into perspective, and it works out roughly to the cost, your cost benefit here. If you do the trial membership at $39, when it renews, it's only $65 as of today. This may change, but as of today, it's $65, and it's normally $108. So that's kind of like you're paying for one class a week if you were to just do drop-ins at $20 per pop, but then you have full access to do all the other things that all of our member benefits include. What can I tell you about that? Your sign up rate is locked in. So, whatever you sign up in for, that is your rate moving forward. So, you will never experience an increase from that $65 after your first trial month is done until you cancel it. There are hold options on this. So, if you need to travel or if you need a break, you get to keep your rate and return. There is no cancellation cost. Where you might be confused in that is not the same as a reservation cancellation fee. Okay, there are different things. You can cancel your membership at any time if you are on a month-to-month contract like the Infinity membership is here. The percentage off for doTERRA products, some of our stuff in our front lobby, you get discounts on all of that. You get referral benefits, you get, it goes on. There's like this many things. You can read them. But really, ultimately, it would be, why do you want to be unlimited? And why is unlimited the path that most of our members choose? It isn't because it's about chasing that one perfect class. It's more about being able to show up when your life allows it, not just when your past allows it. I have, well, we were 20 years old now, and I can tell you very clearly, if you go out and buy a 10 class card, you are going to take only the classes that you think are right for you. And that's not usually the balance part is blind spots. Mostly, that's what we're revealing in a practice. So we know that life is unpredictable, and some weeks you might come to 6 a.m. classes constantly, and then other weeks, maybe the only time that works is 7 p.m. And then other weeks, the only time that you can come is like what feels like never. So instead of planning your life around passes, the whole reason that this is our most popular way is it removes the math from any decision. You don't have to hang on to it for your favorite, you just come because you can. And then that's it. So if you're somebody who really knows that yoga isn't kind of a passing thing for you, that it's not just an occasional pop in, and that it is about becoming part of how you really take care of yourself, then this is built exactly for you. I really want to highlight one more part because it's one of the best parts about being an Infinity member. You have full access to our lineup of master classes and some of our specialized events. These run regularly, typically about once a week, and they aren't just your everyday class. We're talking about things like hot hit and stretch. We're talking about yoga nidra, which is a deep sleep yoga practice. We're talking about suspension yoga. Excuse me, we're talking about all of our essential yoga restorative workshops. There are so many that we can go through. Sometimes it could be, practicing to Taylor Swift. It could be learning about the chakras. So it is an asset in this. Typically, those run between $25 and $50 a class, and they are 90 minutes, and they are included. All right, you can do them in the events page. They require different booking. What else? Your entire calendar is open, and there are a bunch of unique experiences. Okay, so you're not going to find that in most places. We do our absolute best to start with the fees as low as possible because we want our practice to be accessible. Where you are going to have any additional fees is merely because you are asking us to hold space for you and you don't come. So all you have to do is book confidently and come when you know that you're going to come. Book a class when you know that you're available to do that. But if you are just taking classes here or there, think about it. 5 classes over a month, that's your breaking point. Anything else than that is a little bit gravy. And if you stay longer, then you're going to be joining in the way the rest of the community calls this space home. So I hope you can at least be inspired in your first month. There is a general video that will be helpful for you to kind of figure out how to navigate your way through the studio once you have made any level of commitment, as well as how to book your stuff. So this is just about the Infinity membership. Go over there to learn a bit more about how to move through the space. All right. Namaste.